It's conference championship weekend in the college football world. Two of these games, major playoff implications. You're looking at the Big 12 and the Pac 12, essentially playing games for the college football playoff. If USC can avenge their loss earlier in the season against Utah, they're in. And TCU, despite being undefeated, the College Football Playoff Committee does not respect them and needs the Horned Frogs to win, and then they'll finally put them in once and for all. TCU is going to have to take down Kansas State. And then there's a couple other conference championships that may not have postseason implications in the way that the Big 12 and Pac 12 do, but man, are they fantastic games. You have the ACC, you have the SEC, and you have the Big 10, all of which are some fantastic games, some bigger spreads, but that gives you the opportunity to make some money. Is it a foregone conclusion that if Michigan loses this game to an unranked Purdue team, they're in the playoff? I mean, is there a possibility that Purdue wins this game by 14 points and somehow Michigan... I mean, it's a foregone conclusion that Michigan's in the college football playoff. It doesn't matter what happens in this game. Purdue, on the other hand, they're plus 16.5. Is there any way that they cover this game? I mean, maybe. Purdue does have the most wins against number 1 or number 2 teams in the AP Top 25. They've done it 9 times since the start of the AP poll back in, I believe, in 1936. That's 4 more than any other team has against number 1 and number 2 teams as an unranked team. Purdue, the Boilermakers, there's a reason they have the nickname the Spoiler Makers. Does it continue? No. Michigan minus 16.5 is the play. Purdue has a slightly above average defense, but a very average, if not below average, offense. Michigan's going to be without Blake Corum, but that doesn't matter because Michigan's defense and we saw what they did with Cornelius Jones and Donovan Edwards. This is a Michigan offense that I think will make easy work of the Boilermakers defense, and I think this is a Boilermakers offense that won't be able to move the ball against a Michigan team that allows just 13 points per game. I mean, Michigan, we can talk all about their cupcake soft schedule at times and playing in the Big Ten. They're not necessarily playing against amazing teams. But in close games, their defense came up big. And then in big scoring games, their offense came up big. And the Big Ten championship, they're going to come up big. I mean, this is a Michigan team that should be favored by 19 points or more. This is a Michigan team that our game simulators are in agreement with. They are going to destroy Purdue. Purdue, Aiden O'Connell, good job. You had a good season. You guys are 8-4. You're plus 16.5 in the Big Ten championship game. That's about all you guys have to hang your hat on this season. I mean, the Big Ten West was absolutely abysmal. You could have put in any of those teams and the spread would have been, it doesn't matter. Michigan is going to mop the floor with whoever the Big Ten West put into this. Purdue isn't much better than Iowa. They're not much better than Illinois. Like all of these other teams that had a potential to make it, Purdue might be the best of them, but they're not much better. Michigan minus 16.5. They have had the emergence of Donovan Edwards. It doesn't really matter. In this game, it doesn't matter. It's going to matter in the college football playoff. But in this game right now, it doesn't matter whether it's Donovan Edwards or whether it's Blake Corum in the backfield. Either one of them are going to run all over this Purdue defense. Cornelius Jones, J.J. McCarthy had shown an ability to have a fantastic connection against Ohio State. Look, I don't have full faith in Purdue at all. A very average team. Can the Spoiler Makers do it? Maybe, but this is a Michigan team that doesn't really make many mistakes. They are very well coached. They are extremely buttoned up. I think they're going to roll all over Purdue and win this game by 17 points. I think it's weird to me that LSU is minus 17.5 against Georgia, yet Purdue is minus 16.5 to Michigan. Michigan should be like a 21-point favorite in this game. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I have too much faith in Michigan. Maybe I'm overreacting to last week's massive win against Ohio State. Maybe I am. It doesn't matter. Michigan's winning this game. Michigan's covering this game. Give me the Wolverines minus 16.5 as they walk their way into the college football playoff as the 2 seed, and they play whoever the 3 seed is going to be, whether that's USC, whether that's TCU. They're going to win that game, and they're going to get destroyed by Georgia in the college football national championship. So Michigan minus 16.5. Stamp it. Boom. Bada bing. Bada boom. Winner of the day.